Last night, a brand new conspiracy theory dropped, and apparently, I'm at the center of it. After footage of a black man in a Kanye Hail Hitler t-shirt at a Christian rally went viral right before he and his self-proclaimed Nazi mates got booted, a new narrative started circulating, amplified by their just asking question grifter friends across the globe. So today, I'm going to show you exactly who this clearly disturbed individual is and how I first encountered him at the rally using footage I didn't think was relevant until now. But first, here's how the new conspiracy came to life. Last night, Dang Powell, the man in the shirt, appeared on a New South Wales-based streamer's show to answer the tough questions.
First of all, what everyone wants to know, were you paid to do what you did the other day?
No.
All right. Did anyone else encourage you and get you to do it and suggest that you do that?
No one paid me, he first says. Are you sure? And then you can literally hear his brain buffering.
Yeah, I'll be just paid. I'll be just say you just pay me and you'll just you know.
Sorry, say that again, mate.
I'll be just pay me if I was just mention Joel's name.
You're saying Avi offered to pay you if you mentioned Joel's name?
Yep.
Did he text you to say that or call you or?
Yeah, that's all. I'm just very tired right now. I'm just very tired. I'll just call you later, okay?
Okay, we want to know some of that because that's a big call that you made just there. Avi offered to pay you to mention Joel Davis's name?
Yeah, that's all. I'm just gonna end it from there. It's gonna stop it. It's gonna just take it from there.
Okay, mate, but we want to hear more about this. I'll let you go to bed, and I'll chase you up tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, all right, night, mate.
Bye.
Bye. I don't think. I'm not sure that was credible.
You're not sure, Chris? It wasn't Avi. Actually, it was Avi, but I'm too tired to explain now. Let me help you. He needs someone to tell him what to say. And lucky for us, I've actually got unreleased footage showing him being told exactly what to do over the phone on that day, but we'll come back to that in a second. First, let's look at what he says just a few minutes later after he was told, and he calls Chris. He calls you back. Let's hear it.
Hold on 1 second. I'm just live at the moment. We're live, so anything you say, everyone can hear. Go ahead.
Yeah, Avi, he's the one that actually gave me the shirt, the Kanye's t-shirt, and he actually paid me to wear it so I can actually show it in front of his camera crew, and he also actually he paid me to sabotage the show.
Where did he meet you to give you the shirt?
I probably delivered it at home or something. Delivered it to my house.
So he's come to your home to deliver it before?
No. He delivered through Ozpost or something.
Or so he posted it. So he knows where. So he posted it to you. Did he how did he get your address?
I don't know. Probably Rebel News actually gave me the. Rebel News actually got the address, and then someone else got the address. Then he delivered to the house, and then actually gate crash, actually hijacked the show and actually did it on purpose to actually get paid for Yemini just to gate crash the show, hijack the show, and do something that actually cause stir some drama.
How did he ask you to do? Did he like text you, or how did he ask you to do this?
No, he just texted me, and that's pretty much it.
So like from his phone. So what can I this is a big story. Like, can you tell me what he texted you?
He just texted me to turn up to the show, and just unzip the jacket, and that's it. And that's pretty much it. I'll have to go right now, okay?
This is a huge story. So anything more you can tell us, please. We want to know, like, this was Arby personally asking you to do this?
Yeah, I've got to go, mate. This is only. I'll have to bring it very brief to you. That's it. Because I already told you. I have to go, mate. I just told you something that's very brief and short, okay? And I'm going to bed right now, okay?
Okay. I'd love to hear more about what it was tomorrow. Anything else you can tell us, please?
No, all good.
Okay. Thank you.
Wild. Never mind that the story makes no sense or that he offers zero proof, no text from me, no payments, just changing stories. The claim evolved from Avi didn't pay me to Avi paid me to say Joel Davis to Avi sent me the shirt somehow, maybe, probably, possibly Pigeon Post. But the craziest part, the gullible lunatics in the comments, so desperate to hate me or I guess Jews in general, that they'll swallow this false flag nonsense just to keep their narrative alive. So before I show you the publicly known connection between this confused pawn and Joel Davis, let's roll the actual evidence that someone was directing him that day. Someone there on the ground from the self-proclaimed Nazi group that ended up getting kicked out with him. We were just actually in the crowd dealing with tech issues when our 360 camera caught him laughing and pointing at us to his Nazi mates, who seemed pretty hyped about whatever was about to go down, despite later claiming they had no idea who he was.
Why would you do that? We're not affiliated. You're not affiliated with him? No. Not at all? No. I know you are. I've seen you before.
He's not with us, that individual.
So either the optics of having a black friend didn't sit well with their white supremacist brand, or maybe they were just trying to stick to the script that he was just some random stranger. Which is weird because they looked pretty cozy when they thought no one was filming them. And as he finally walked over, they watched on, laughing as he proudly flashed his shirt.
It's locked. It's locked.
So it's okay. They can't find us again.
Look at this.
So anyway,
Quickly go, mate. Quickly go.
You like my shirt? Decided that this is...
Notice them filming it in the background. But when he didn't get the reaction he was hoping for, he pulled out his phone to call someone. And if you listen carefully, it's obvious they were there too. He says, "I'm here in position. Where are you?" So no, it wasn't some Joseph in Israel like they're now desperately claiming.
Yeah. I might just take out the headphones. They're going to trust it. Look at this one.
Then, as he waits, he throws a cheeky, "It's okay to be white" hand gesture right at our camera. But I wasn't going to let a bunch of self-serving agitators hijack what was a wholesome Christian rally, so I just walked away. But as we approached the stage to film the organiser's speech, he obviously got new instructions, suddenly now filming himself as he came toward us, tailed by the Nazi group recording the whole thing.
The camel's back, because when that happened,
No one called you a dickhead,
I
mate.
was shocked. But
What's that? You like Hitler?
Black Sun.
You like Hitler?
Hitler, he did nothing wrong.
He did nothing wrong?
Yeah,
Why are you here?
What?
Why are you here?
To see with Joel Davis and stuff.
So
You follow Joel Davis, that's why you're here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Out of respect for the Christian event that I was just there to cover, I stopped and moved away after a genuine attendee politely asked if we could. He said he was there for the speeches and the sermons, not some Nazi sideshow.
Hey, mate, when
I
you're
just
in
thought, what does
speech, do you
Jesus
mind
do?
going over there?
Well, he
We're
wasn't
here for
nice
a
to
reason.
people. He was kind, but he spoke the truth.
After Nick wrapped up his speech, I filled him in on what this clinically retarded man was doing, being used as a pawn by the usual suspects. And to Nick's credit, he went straight for Dang, who suddenly tried to downplay his Hitler love.
Do you want to take the shirt down again and show everyone what you were here? Because this is their event. You've made it about supporting Hitler.
No, I'm not a Hitler supporter. I was joking.
Strange considering how proudly he was flaunting it earlier, which is exactly why, without even thinking, I pulled down his jacket to show Nick the shirt.
What's this? This is what
Oh, mate, you can piss off now. Piss off now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's time to go.
What about Joel Davis though?
Mate, it's time to go. Let's get out of here.
But now that the embarrassing stunt's gone viral, they're working overtime to shift blame. And guess who? The Jews. How predictable. They even forged a telegram message from a British Israeli content creator who lives in Israel. So obviously not the mystery man on the phone. But nice try, boys. Here's the truth. I had no idea who this guy was when he walked up. But once I got home and I looked into him, it all clicked. He's been hanging with these Nazi creeps for months. Even did a podcast with one of Joel's neo-Nazi mates about being charged by counter-terrorism cops for some of his stupidity.
I was taken in a holding cell in the Springvale police station for 6 hours until the magistrate court issued a search warrant in my house. They took away my computer for nearly a year, my phone for nearly a year, my clothes I wore in the CCTV footage for nearly a year.
With you, do you feel like, they treated you with any sort of respect, or was it a completely disrespectful interaction?
It was very disrespectful interaction. They use a lot of F word on me.
It takes a special kind of human filth to exploit a clinically disabled man for political gain. And if you're falling for their desperate attempt to shift blame from the Nazis he's long been tied to, who he was laughing with before the stunt, to the Jews, I've got a bridge to sell you. And speaking of plants, remember the guy who lunged at me that same day? Turns out he was also outed last year as a member of Joel's sad little gang in a 16 minutes expose.
All you don't understand is these fucking Jews are fucking us over, and we're fucking disease, and we're going to get rid of them, mate. They're a parasite. There's two options. One, sterilise them, and the other one's not so kind.
It is obvious Joel and his crew were there to push the anti-Jewish garbage, like they always do. However, unlike the Let Women Speak rally, they didn't give the mainstream media what they wanted.
It wasn't the only protest in Melbourne today. Gate crashes disrupted an otherwise peaceful gathering of Christians at Fitzroy Gardens.
Islam has no place in this country, and neither do the Jews.
The masses were quick to turn. Security guards escorting the group out to awaiting police.
Now just imagine that the media had footage of unchallenged Nazis at the event. That peaceful Christian rally would have forever been tarnished by these bottom feeders, just like the infamous Let Women Speak event. But credit where credit's due. Using a black white supremacist as cover, that's next level manipulation. Too bad it blew up in their faces when the crowd saw straight through their plausible deniability scam. However, now some people are actually falling for a fake Telegram message. Not even from me as claimed in his bizarre interview, but from some random Jewish influencer on the other side of the world that I happened to interview. Let's get this straight. I'm an actual Jew, proud Jew. And there's no way I'm paying someone $1,000 to act unhinged when I live in Melbourne. I can find that kind of content just by going outside. So if you're one of those people who questions everything, but somehow bought into this stupidity, go ahead. Ask for a receipt. Show me the payment. Show the text. Show any real proof. They can't because it doesn't exist. They're counting on gullible people. The kind who desperately want it to be true or just aren't that big on thinking things through. If you think it's important to expose these cowardly clowns and their manipulation tactics, make sure to like, comment, and share it far and wide. And now that we know how hard this Nazi crew worked to hijack the Christian rally and target me personally, it's even clearer how essential Daniel's presence on the ground really is. So please chip in whatever you can to protect RV.com so we can continue to fight back on the ground in real time. No matter what dirty tricks they try next, protectrv.com.